What is up, party people? Welcome back to the movement. As you can see, we're trying some new things. It's the weekend, kids are home. I, not too long ago, moved all of my computer equipment out into the living room so that I could work on my computer while the kids were home from school and them not feel like I was just shut away in a closet, which is where my computer setup used to be. Well, now the issue is that I can't make good YouTube content without there being the sounds of kids watching TV or, just existing as children. So I decided to pop out to the car really quick, just kind of test some things out, see how sound quality is. I'm using an earbud, hoping that kind of clears up the microphone a little bit. Also hoping having my hood up doesn't mess with the earbud too much. I didn't really think about that before I started recording this. Man, so in case you can't tell, I got this real nasty, I don't want to zoom in on it too much because it is kind of wicked looking. I probably should have seen a professional about it, but yesterday I was doing overhead cable overhead tricep extensions with the flat metal bar at the gym, and that's the thing where the cable's behind you and you just kind of stretch your arms in front of you like that over and over. Well, my palms were very sweaty, and the cable slipped out of my hands and kind of rolled up my arm, and I've got a pretty rad raspberry, just a lot of torn away skin right here, and then the bar went across my face from there, knocked my glasses up onto the top of my head. I was really afraid that my glasses broke, and even though these are old glasses and way not my prescription anymore, they're the only glasses I have, so that would have been problematic. But yeah, so then I'm not sure if my glasses got mashed into there or if the ring at the center of that bar is what mashed into there, but I was doing reps with 88.5 pounds, so it was a pretty fair amount of force just kind of smushing me into the system there. And according to the guy who came over to check on me once I got all untangled, some dude saw what happened, and he saw me getting myself out, so I don't think he rushed over. But when he came over and he was like, "Hey man, are you good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." He goes, "Well, you're bleeding a lot." I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll get a paper towel. Thanks for telling me." And he was just like, "You didn't yell for help or anything, so I figured you were okay, but you did just go, 'Well, all right.'" Yeah. Unfortunately, that sounds like the most me reaction to have to something like that happening. So yeah, it was just a bummer, but kind of a funny story. I was telling the story to my partner last night, and my youngest kid was in the room, and she started getting really upset because she doesn't like the idea of us getting hurt, and she doesn't like blood and things like that. So I had to kind of stop the story, but I wanted to share it. I really wish I'd been recording some video footage right then, because if I could just show the video of what happened and just being able to play back, because I don't remember really saying anything, but the dude was very much convinced that I got pinned up against that machine and just kind of went "Well, all right," and I believe it. I 100% believe that that's what. It's a very me thing. That's not the entire point of me making the video today. Previously, I talked about potentially wanting to do some daily vlogs, and I think I'm kind of starting to get that into a little bit more of a concrete idea. There is a transformation challenge thing that I'm considering participating in. It's 42 days, so it won't be an extreme transformation on my end, but it may help me with accountability and stuff. This week being back into making YouTube videos and everything. Like I hit the gym 5 days so far this week. I'm planning on going again this afternoon to do my second leg day of the week. So like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like accountability is helping me kind of keep the focus on that whole thing. And so I'm planning on joining this challenge that starts January 16th, and it's 42 days. And kind of what I'm currently considering is doing a daily vlog for the entire run of the challenge, which is a whole new thing for me in a lot of ways. I'm really not good at sticking to schedules, which is why these videos don't go up on like specific days or at specific times, because like I record when I find the time to record. But if I do this challenge, my goal is going to be at the end of every day, I'm going to, well, throughout the day, I'm going to take like pictures or record videos or whatever of the food I'm eating, because one thing I want to prove is that you don't have to eat this exclusive, like extremely restrictive diet. Like, yes, there will be changes to the diet that I'm eating most days. I don't even like using the term diet. Like, that's just, as someone who has a diploma in human nutrition, I understand that a diet is a reference to whatever food things eat. You know, like the diet of fruit bats is fruits and berries. You know, like the diet of human beings for the most part is an omnivorous diet. You know, like I don't think of diet in the terms of like restrictive eating. So I just want to make sure that we understand when I say diet, I don't necessarily mean restrictive diet. I mean my food intake. But so either way, I want to document what I'm eating every day through pictures, maybe some cooking video, stuff like that. Since I do meal prep a bit, and I'm planning on eating mostly meal prepped food during this challenge, there will probably be a limited amount of like actual cooking footage. But I do want to show, like, yes, I personally eat a lot of rice and not a lot of like noodles, because I think I may have some issues with wheat, and rather than have to buy special noodles for me to eat that aren't the noodles my family's eating, it's easier if I just eat rice, because I can make a whole lot of it really quickly and cheap. So yes, I eat a lot of rice. Yes, I eat a lot of chicken. Yes, I eat a lot of veggies. That's more of a things that I enjoy eating thing. I also do, especially when it's warmer out, eat a lot of salad. And that's not because salad's the only way to lose weight or anything like that. Like, no, I fuck with salad. Oh, try not to cuss as much, especially because I know my kids watch my videos sometimes. But yeah, I just like salad. It's not a food thing. It's not a, this is what you have to do to be healthy thing. It's like, I like the refreshing feeling. I like not having this like big heavy meal sit in my stomach sometimes. So like during this challenge, there may be some meals of mine that are smaller, or, you know, look like, oh, that's because he's trying to lose weight. Like, yeah, but also I'm going to be eating like buffalo chicken and barbecue chicken and, you know, ground beef, realistically, like, kind of cooked similar to taco meat. You know, it all just like, it depends on what my meals feel like that day. But yeah, so I want to document that. I want to document at least some portion of my gym content for that day. And then at the end of my day, I want to sit down in front of the camera and say like, hey, it's X day of my daily uploads. This is how I felt. Like, I want to kind of like do like a little checkup, mostly so that at the end of it, I can go like, okay, so for 42 days, these are the indicators that I moved, like, was I able to lift more weight? Was I able to lose fat? Was I able, like, do I feel like my clothes are fitting better? Do I feel like I'm breathing better? Like, I'm sure it's noticeable in every microphone that I breathe into. I'm sure it's noticeable that I kind of have to, like, to catch my breath sometimes. Part of that is because I just talk a lot and then I get all of the air out of my system and I need a big breath to catch back up. But part of it's just because, like, man, like, I'm a big dude. And, I do not want to always be this big. There's a lot of changes that I want to make for my kids, for my family, for myself. I've said a lot of it before, and it hasn't changed. It hasn't gone away. It just kind of got put on the back burner, and I'm trying to bring it back to being a focus. So, big rambly video. Yeah, I got hurt. No, it's not going to stop me from the gym. It is what it is. So, yeah, there'll be a couple of video updates. I did record almost my entire, like, one set from my entire workout routine. Not yesterday when I got hurt, but the day before yesterday when I was doing my second upper body day of the week. I took a bunch of video footage, and I'm planning on kind of like putting all of those clips into a sequence and being able to, like, stop and talk about what workouts I'm doing and why and things like that. So that'll probably come out before I start the challenge. Subscribe and click the notification bell and you can find out when all that stuff happens. I don't ever know when to, like, plug that, so I usually don't say anything about it. But for real, if you are interested in following along with, like, what is coming, do it. Subscribe and click the button and comment. Let me know what you want to know about, either during the 42-day challenge or just in general. I'm a pretty open book. I have a fair amount of knowledge about this stuff. I've been in and out of the gym scene for a decade-ish. I've been doing the nutrition thing for 6.5 years, something like that. So, like, I get how a lot of it works, even if I'm not applying a lot of it to myself. So feel free to, comment. I may do a couple of just, like, comment response videos where I take comments or emails or, DMs from social media and just kind of go through and answer them. And I'll answer them anonymously, so you don't even have to worry about that. If you don't want people to know who you are, whatever. I'm cool with privacy. But yeah, so keep an eye out. We're going to do some cool things. And until then, just remember, you define greatness. So get out there and do great things. Love you. Bye.